Hi, this is Rick Kearney at Earl Stewart Toyota. We're here today to start a new series on how to keep your car up in optimal condition. The first cars were basically just an engine, a transmission, and four wheels and a steering wheel. Some of them didn't even have brakes. Modern automobiles like this pickup have got literally a dozen or more computers that operate in conjunction in order to keep the car running and operating properly. They use such things as the headlights, the radio, the fan, electric motors, everything. All this power has to come from somewhere. Fossil fuels provide everything to run our cars. So let's start with some of the basics. How can you improve your fuel economy? It's a big thing on everybody's mind. Well, for one thing, the easiest way is start off with your right foot. Take the brick out of your shoe, go to a good foot doctor and get the lead out of your foot. Slow down a little bit. It's actually been proven that increasing your vehicle speed increases the amount of fuel that you're using. Anything over about 55 miles per hour, you're using a lot more fuel just to get going. Heavy acceleration, those jackrabbit starts, again, use a lot of fuel. Slamming on the brakes and coming to a hard stop doesn't do anything for your fuel, but it's not very good for your brakes either. Now let's take a quick look at tires. This little square right here is called the contact patch. You have four tires that are nice big wheels, but that's the tiny little area that actually contacts the ground. That contact patch is actually what keeps your tire touching the road. That's all you have between you and the pavement. So it's a good idea to try to make those tires perform like they should. How can you do that? Check your tire pressures at least once a month. Use a good quality tire gauge and set the pressures to where they're somewhere in a safe range. Now you might ask, what's a safe range? Well, your auto manufacturer is going to have two sets of numbers. One is a sticker on the door jamb, the other is the information on the tire itself. On this particular truck, the manufacturer calls for a minimum tire pressure of 29 pounds per square inch. The tires can handle up to 51 pounds per square inch. So that gives a nice wide range of about 22 pounds that I can play with to set the pressures either low for a soft, comfortable ride, or set them higher to get a little harder ride, but higher pressure is going to equal better fuel economy. You'll find those numbers on every single car listed in those two places. So we've mentioned tire pressures, but how can you tell when your tires are worn out and it's time to put new tires on your car? Take a simple copper penny, turn it to where Abraham Lincoln's head is upside down, and simply place it in the tread. If you can still see the top of Abe's head, it's time for new tires. Another thought, have you looked in the trunk of your car lately? How much stuff is in there that you don't need to be carrying around continuously that you could take and get out of the car? Take it out, put it in the Goodwill, put it in the garbage, put it in the storage shed. For every 50 pounds of additional weight that you're carrying in the back of the car, you're costing yourself up to 2% fuel economy. The smaller the car, the higher that percentage goes. Follow these simple tips, you should be able to easily see a 3 to 5% increase in fuel economy, and depending on the size of your car, maybe even more.
Earl Stewart,